Peace fam, it's the Pressure Cooker and I'm back as promised. However, I don't have any celeb tea for you because I didn't see any stories that I felt important enough to talk about. But I do want to unpack two things with you guys. The first thing is I want to talk about, has anybody had this urge recently to prep, to want to go out and just, stock up on some water and some canned goods and just, some of the other things that you would do for basic prepping? Because that's been really on my heart. I don't know where it's coming from. I would say it started probably like a couple weeks ago and it's gotten stronger this past weekend. It's gotten a lot stronger. And I did come across some things that has also validated that. But again, I don't really know. I know that I feel like something big is about to happen. I just don't know what it might be or what it might have to do with. For my shout out to my empathic / clairsentient folks or any of the clears. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because, sometimes I think we get this information and I don't think it's just for us to hold on to. I think it's good to help other people. If you have been getting those feelings, please let me know because it's nice to know when you're not alone. The other thing is that I think there are definitely people who are constantly prepping anyway. They're not waiting for something to happen. They're ready. They stay ready so they don't have to get ready, okay? So shout out to those people. So they may not be necessarily looking for something or feeling like something big's about to happen. It's just that they're prepared, darling. And she provided some really good information about basic prepping. It was helpful. But yeah, anybody else having that feeling? Because it's been real strong for me lately. The second thing I want to talk about is, R. Kelly's back in the news again. And I really don't want to talk about his trash ass because nobody can convince me that this man is not a raging predator, okay? So I'm not even going to unpack it because it's a waste of time. What I do want to talk about is how do you prepare your kids, to protect them from certain situations? So one of the things that I've learned in the work that I do with kids, the trauma work, is that I often would meet with kids and I would think, man, I wish there was a way to address some of these things before some of these unfortunate events happen, right? And I have actually started to set aside certain titles of books that I recommend to parents of kids who don't have any abuse in their history, just to help to prepare them to have this conversation with their kids about how to protect themselves, body safety, boundaries, consent. Because think about it, guys, many of us weren't taught that, right? You end up learning about some of these things if you're lucky to go to therapy. But I think it's important for us to teach kids this. It doesn't have to be scary and inappropriate. Just teaching them general body safety and consent is important. And because a lot of us might be nervous to do that, there's a couple books that I want to recommend for you. It makes it easy. It takes the pressure off from having all the right words to say. The first book is No Means No. This is an excellent book that talks about consent and body safety. It covers things from hugs to tickles, to kisses, all of that, It really, really is a good way to introduce this topic to your kids, and it's not scary. Do You Have a Secret is a little bit more direct. This is a good one. And then another one is Some Secrets Should Never Be Kept. So these are books that I recommend. There's other books like this. These are just basic starts. If you type in these titles, you will see that other things come up related to this. So pick a book that you think speaks to you, but I definitely recommend No Means No. It's excellent. I read that to a lot of my kids that I work with, just as one of the things we cover in therapy. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Just some things on my heart, really wanting to be a part of the solution and not the problem. If you have any other thoughts, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye.